They didn't see sleep as a biological necessity. They saw it as communion, a doorway, a place where the veil between heaven and earth grew so thin you could hear the voice of God without interference. When the sun set, they didn't collapse into unconsciousness. They prepared to meet the divine. And this is where it gets important. Jesus was raised among them, not in the synagogues of Jerusalem, not in the temple courts where priests performed dead rituals for a God they no longer knew. He was raised in the wilderness, in communities that still remembered what the night was for. When he withdrew to pray, he wasn't just escaping the crowds. He was returning to a practice he'd been taught since childhood, the practice of sacred rest. But here's what they don't tell you in church. Here's the part that was scrubbed from history, edited out by councils who wanted a savior you could worship but never become. The Essenes taught that the body sleeps, but the soul continues. That in the realm of sleep you are closest to your true nature, unguarded, unmasked, no ego, no fear, just consciousness meeting consciousness. And in that space, healing happens. Not the kind of healing that requires effort or willpower or worthiness. The kind that happens when you stop trying, when you finally let go, when you trust so deeply that your body remembers what your mind has forgotten, that you are already whole. The Essenes knew this. They practiced it. They taught it. And Jesus, he mastered it. Every single night, before he performed miracles that would echo through history, he entered this state, deliberately, fully, with the kind of surrender most people only experience by accident, in those rare moments right before sleep when everything finally softens. The same stars that watched over him are still watching over you. The same silence he entered is still waiting. But here's the question that should be burning in your chest right now. What did he actually do in the dark? What was the practice, the preparation, the secret that turned an ordinary night's rest into the foundation for supernatural healing? Because if you're one of the ones being called to remember, you need to know this.